Hello? Hello? Check, check. Hello, everybody. This is Joel Antush checking in. It is 10:20. Fuck me. I've been at this thing for a while trying to get it, figure out how to get it started. Learning how to use Audacity, looking up YouTube videos, figuring it out. First pod of the year, first pod ever. Man, let's get this thing started. There's been a lot of questions on why I want to do this. Really, strictly because a girl said, "Hey, you should do a podcast." So I said, "Alright, I'm down." Fuck, let me get a Snapchat of this. First podcast ever. Hello, we in the stew. Hello, we in the stew, baby. Hello, we live. That's on my Snapchat. If you want to add me on Snapchat, it's jta.12. I would get a new Snapchat, but I lose all my friends because I don't really want to do that. So what's the point? Finding stuff to talk about. Man, there's not really that much right now. I should be doing homework right now, but I'm really interested in this. I downloaded a whole cheat sheet thing on just how to run a podcast, how to put it up on Spotify, and how to put it up on Apple Music, YouTube, whole Johns. Because if I do this, I'm gonna make money off of it. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm not just doing this for shits and giggles. I mean, I should just be doing it for the fun, not looking for the money. But, dude, okay, people that say that money isn't everything, they're stupid. I'm sorry. I'm a junior in high school. Money is everything. I have a job right now, and still, money is everything. It's annoying. It's annoying when I hear people say that. Oh man. It's kind of awkward. It's kind of silent. Got nothing really to talk about. We can talk about the title of the podcast. So yeah, high school topics, adult. Man, I just lost my train of thought. High school topics, adult conversations. I don't talk like a high schooler. At least I don't think I do. I think high schoolers talk like idiots and uneducated fools. So I like to take an approach at high school topics like an adult, because I believe I'm fairly studied. I read books. Every high schooler that read books. I read books. Half of the time, high schoolers that read books or say that they read like business books and stuff, they read it and then it ends up in a pile in their room and they never look at it again. That's not even high schoolers. That's just everybody. I mean, I can't really say that much because that's what happened to me. But I mean, I read a couple. I've like two of my favorite books are How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, and then forgot the other one. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Man, those books can teach you anything, literally anything in life. Oh, well, I'm kind of reading Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Dude, some of these book titles to high schoolers, I tell them like, oh yeah, I'm reading How to Win Friends and Influence People. What the hell? They're like, How to Win Friends and Influence People? What are you trying to start a cult or something? No, I'm not trying to start a cult. I'm trying to start a podcast. No, How to Win Friends and Influence People. That's literally just how to communicate with people, how to not be antisocial, how to not hate kids. I mean, I hate kids. I'm in high school. That's what I do. It's literally in the job title. My God. But, how to not hate kids. Yeah. Teaches you how to have, it's just person skills, Personality skills, how to not be a douchebag, which I tend to do a lot. How to keep in your thoughts, how to make other people like you. And that's what I need help with. Actually, I started reading that book when I was in junior high, and people hated me because I vaped on my story once, and everybody thought I was the druggy kid, so I lost like half my friends. Oopsie. Yeah, I don't vape now. I don't vape now. Fuck vaping. My God, it's going wild. It's like a disease. It's rampant. Hashtag vaping is the new black plague. Talking about more books, or going on about the books. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I learned how to put away, what the hell? Like, I learned how to make a resume from that book. Like, honestly, well, I use the format from my Digitools classroom, but just the stuff I should put on it, like, well, my dad helped me with this one, but people are stupid if they put Microsoft certified on their resume. Like, why? Dude, if you don't know Microsoft by the time you're trying to get a job after college, then you're stupid. Like, you shouldn't be hired. You shouldn't be asking to be hired anywhere if you don't know how to work Microsoft Office. Get the hell out of here. Shoot. What was the other book? Oh, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It's not about a rich dad and a poor dad. It's about finances. And how finances in the new day are not like what they were back in the day. Back in the day, meaning like before our parents' time, like our grandparents. When our grandparents were around, it was like, get a good education, go to college, get a secure job, and then die. Nah. It's not like that anymore. There's such a high expectation for going to college. Like, what's the point? That sounds like a high schooler. Everybody wants to sound like they're not in high school. Dude, say how much you hate high school. That's how you sound like you're in high school. I mean, I don't care. I hate it. I think the school system is broke. I think there's a lot of things to fix. That's a whole podcast in itself. Just the school system. My God. Like, people should stop basing stuff off of numbers and tests and start basing stuff off of headspace and how people are, like, how their mental health is, That's the biggest thing. Like, fuck. Because if your head isn't right, how are you going to get anything done? If you have depression, how are you going to get anything done? Speaking about depression, dude, it's not sadness. I just peeked the mic there. Shoot. That's how important it is to me. It's not. Man, everybody thinks it's sadness. Oh, depression is sadness. White girls on Snapchat. I think I have depression. Taking pictures of their legs in their bed. Shut up. You don't got no depression. You wouldn't even be able to get on Snapchat if you had depression. Trust me. I'm self-diagnosed. I think I had it once. A couple months ago, honestly. It's like, depression is like a fog. I like to think of it, okay, you know how when people get eye surgery, or some sort of eye surgery, I'm not sure, but they cut into your eye and they like take a film out? That's what depression feels like. Depression is that film, but it's around your whole body. It's just a foggy like layer of blah. It's gross. It's hard to do anything with depression. It's hella hard. I remember I would just look down at homework and I just stare at it. At one point I stared at it for a good 30 minutes just going, I can't. I can't. I don't have the will to. But that's besides the point. That's not what this podcast is about. This podcast is about happy new beginnings, new starts. Man, we're only 10 minutes in and it feels like half an hour has gone by. How do people do this for an hour? That's crazy. I could talk with myself for an hour. I talk with myself for an hour anyways, just alone. I love being alone. I hate people that say that they don't like being alone. When you're alone, it's time to think. Time to read books. Time to think about yourself. Time to meditate. Time to look in the mirror and say how beautiful you are. Man, if that isn't the douchiest thing ever. You're beautiful. You're beautiful, Joel. You're beautiful. Get the hell out of here. Get the fuck out of here. My cousin had her baby shower today. That's pretty dandy. Or my step cousin? I don't know. It's my cousin's wife. My mom went to that. She said that they're naming her. I don't know. I don't even want to disclose that. I don't even know the name. Man, what else did I do today? Let's think. I woke up at 2 p.m. Life of a high schooler. Man, I love it. No, I woke up at 2 p.m. because I just got back from my DECA trip in Bellevue. And at the DECA trip, as a DECA chapter president, you only sleep for about 4 hours a day. And then you wake up and you got to present a whole thing, and you're expected to do exceptional in everything you do. It's the grind. It's the life. It's the way of the road. I'm okay with it. I like it. It's fun. It challenges me. But yeah, anyways, I woke up to my mom coming in my room going, Joel, honey, it's time to get up. If that isn't the most white mom thing ever to say, their son or their child's name and say honey afterwards. Joel, honey. Sawyer, honey. Jessica, honey. Shut up. No, I'm playing. I'm just playing. But yeah, man, I need to learn the ways of the road for the microphone. When you want to emphasize something and scream, you don't go closer to the mic, you go farther away, because it peaks. Duh. Oopsie. Gotta stay in the green. Can't be in that red zone. The red zone. The red line zone. Only my DECA baddies will understand that one. That's a pod in itself too. Shoot. Anyways. So yeah, got up at 2. My mom's saying, "Go, honey," and she said, "You should work out today." I said, "Man, I was planning on it." I woke up and I said, "I need to work out. I haven't worked out in a week. Stressing about this DECA state conference." So yeah, woke up, worked out. Now my room's a mess because of the trip. I can't even walk from my dresser to the door. That means nothing to you guys because you can't even see my room. So yeah, but anyways, I got too many clothes. Everybody be flexing all their stuff. I got too many clothes. Thanks, Mom. So yeah, I went up, got up, worked out. Did chest today, chest and triceps. It was great. Didn't get a pump in my chest. It was only triceps. I don't know why. My chest is just my chest is at a plateau right now. A plateau is like when you can't stop lifting anymore. You can't get those gains anymore. It just doesn't work. It's at a plateau. Anyways, came back from that, and on the way home, I was listening to some sweet Gunna. I sound so white saying that. Some Gunna. Anyways, listening to some Gunna. Just vibing. Had the drop top down. No, I had my sunroof cracked. It was beautiful. It felt like spring. Spring's my favorite season. Anyways. So yeah, had the drop top down. Just cruising. And I said, man, there's no way I'm going to miss out on a night like this. I got to go and do something. So I brought out the biggest hobby of mine. The Red Line bicycle, street bike. Whew, that thing is beautiful. That is bike porn in itself right there. Man. It is beautiful. It's a 8 gear. Is that even what it's called? I don't know. I don't know bikes, but I love to ride them. Just went up around the neighborhood. It was a beautiful ride. It got hella cold though on the way down because the sun was going down. So, man, whole lot of fit stuff. I'm not that fit. So yeah, I got home at like 5. I ate dinner, probably about 30 minutes. I got up here, and from 5 to now, I've been trying to figure out this podcast thing, and it's 10:30 now. Man, story of my life. Dude, Audacity is so hard to use, or to start out with at least. Now people are going to knock me for that. Like, Audacity is so easy. That's because you grind making SoundCloud music on Audacity, boy. Shut up. I'm using this for the pod life. That's a whole different story. You got to figure out how to fade in music, be professional. Man, that's hard as hell. Something just clicked up on my computer, though. Had to click it away. That's what that click was. I feel like this is a live stream. Like, I want to say, how's your guys' day? But I can't because it's just a recording. So, I don't know what to do. What other stuff can I talk about? Going back to school tomorrow. It's Sunday. Fuck my life. I don't want to go back to school tomorrow. I really don't. I have a JRP outline due on Monday. Tomorrow. Haven't started it. Well, I have. I just haven't started working on it to finish it. So, the grind, the life. It's tough. JRP is such bullshit, by the way. Such bullshit. I think this is funny because I'm sure, I'm 100% sure that when I grow up, and these are scavenged in Spotify, whatever, I'm going to look back and go, man, I sounded like, first of all, a dick, a douche. I sound like a guy that injects some test before his big Friday night game. Yeah. Anyway, so I gonna look back and I'm gonna go, man, what was I thinking? That JRP was easy. Now I'm stressing about taxes and how to keep my child alive, not starve him. Shit, forget about it. Any of you guys heard about this Howard Schultz guy? Just so weird. Have a long pause. Anybody heard about Howard Schultz? People hate him. People hate him for some reason just because he sold the Sonics. You know what? Here's my idea on it. I wasn't around for the Sonics, so why do I care? Why do I care? I don't know. I think he's cool. He's an independent, centralist or whatever that's called. Central person. Center. I don't know. He's in the middle. He's nor Democrat nor Republican. He's not Democrat nor Republican. Some English, please. So yeah. I don't fucks with this Republican and Democrat thing. Fuck. Whatever happened to the Wake Party? Let's get John Adams in this John. John Adams in the John. That's funny. Let's get this Wake John going. Could you imagine if the Independent Party changed into the Whig Party? The Whig. Then you got 4 choices on the ballot. You got Independent, Republican, Democrat, and Whig. Whig. Dude, wigs are things of the past. Why not just call it hats? Republican, Democrat, Independent, and hats. That'd be funny. Man, this is supposed to be adult conversations. Adult conversations. Not happening. We're talking about hats and wigs over here. Whole lot of nothing. I got this knife a couple months ago. It's been the focal point of when I'm alone. Not cutting myself or anything. Don't get that idea. But here, look. Some ASMR for you. Super cool. It's a spring triggered, so it's super dandy, super useful. I love it. You can stab some steak with this thing, some elk. Or stab your eye out if you're not careful. So, that's something to think about. Anyways. What else? Football. You know what? Football. Forget about it. I'm going to be talking about football a lot on this podcast because it's a huge issue for me right now. If I'm being totally honest. It's a big conflict. I don't want to do it. I love Bebo. I love Bowen. I love the team. Don't get me wrong. I just don't want to play football. I think it's a waste of time. I'd rather make money doing podcasts. Doing podcasts and working at Papa Murphy's. No, forget about the podcast. It's all right though. I'm not saying forget about it. Like, I'm just saying, like, who knows if I can get money from it. That's not the main goal. The main goal is to create another hobby other than biking, because biking is the whitest thing ever, and I can talk about what I want to on this thing, and offend some people. That's fun. I love doing that. People are so butthurt nowadays. It's because we live in Washington. That's why. I want to live. When I'm older, I want to either move to the northeast United States, or to the south. Just away from the West Coast, please. Bunch of dummies over here. Like, honestly. Anyways, I hate. Oh my god. Everybody, dude, you cannot tell somebody to shut up without offending them. If I tell you to shut up, just shut up. It's not hard. Just shut up. Like, this girl who's in my business marketing class, let's call her John. So John keeps talking. She doesn't know how to raise her hand. My god, you learned that in kindergarten. That's basic. She doesn't know how to raise her hand. So John asks a question. Doesn't even ask. She just says, me, 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 me. I didn't even know what she said. And I said, can you shut up? Your voice is so goddamn annoying. All the boys started laughing, but all the girls were like, he did not just say that. He did not just say that. What? Her voice was annoying. That's right off the tune. As Drake would say, that's right off the head top. Her voice was annoying. Sorry. What can I say? Her voice was annoying. So I told her. My English teacher says I have a mentality from the East Coast. I'd believe it. I'm not afraid to slap a car hood and tell him to get the fuck out of my way. I hope my parents don't see this podcast. That would not be good. I believe a world... I honestly, if I'm being 100% honest, I believe a world where people can explain their feelings just right off the head top and not have to fucking care about other people's feelings. Not explain their feelings, but explain what they're thinking. That'd be so much more useful. So more useful. I mean, it's good to fib a little bit, but my god, it's called constructive criticism, not some stupid, like, because if people keep faking stuff, that's not going to end up in a good society. If everybody's always fake, that's a high school term. For all you, if there's any parents listening, that's a high school term. Fake. Means somebody's like two-faced when somebody's, means when somebody acts a certain way around other people just to get them to like them. Just to get those other people to like them. It's sad. That's fuck Jules being an epidemic. That's the epidemic. Just fake people. And it's funny because I see on social media all the time, it's the fake people calling out the fake people. And it's like, dude, why are you calling out fake people? You're literally calling out yourself. You're stupid. Like, come on. I don't know. That's why I don't like parties. All my friends go to parties. I can't handle them. It's literally, I went to one Halloween party. I shit you not. The girls there took 2 hours taking Halloween pictures. If you're gonna go to a party, you go to a party to have fun, not take pictures in your short shorts, in your bikini, in the middle of fall. Stupid. Oh my god, he did not just say that's stupid. Are you kidding me? That's insane. That is stupid. No. You're stupid for doing that. You know what? If you want to take pictures, go ahead. I don't care. Just don't take up half your camera roll. Dude, sometimes I'll be looking on a girl's pictures on their phone, not looking for nudes. You know, not looking for nudes. We promise. Girls always think that. Guys aren't always looking for nudes. Maybe they just want to see a pretty picture of you. Or maybe 5,000 pretty pictures of you. 5,000, bro. You know how many pretty pictures you take? Forget about it. Let me just try to take some pictures for 4 Instagram selfies. Forget about it. You're taking up half your camera roll. Bye-bye, iCloud. You're gone. It's insane. It's insane. How long are we at? Man. 28 minutes. Holy shoot. 26. 56. 26. 26 minutes. That's where we're at, people. I can't read. I'm dyslexic. Can't read. I can't read numbers. Actually, I can. I'm really good at math. That's my best quality. I believe I'm good at math. Speaking about the JRP and math, let's combine those suckers. I don't know what my JRP topic is. It should financial literacy be required in school. Keyword required. Because financial literacy is a class for seniors right now, but you know the percent that'll take that class? Pfft, forget about it. Like 12% of the school. Forget about it. People don't know how important financial literacy is. They think of financial and they think, oh, it's just business stuff. It's like banking. Shut up. That is your livelihood. You can't live if you don't know personal finance, dude. I worry for this generation a little bit, not gonna lie. I worry for them. Should I buy another mic? Once I save up the funds, I'm gonna invest in another mic so I can get my friends on here talking about penises and whatnot. That'd be funny. Just some high schooler stuff. But no, they gotta talk on it like an adult, because this is an adult show. Just kidding, it's not. This is meant for the faint-hearted. I never know what that means. I always see it on everywhere. This is meant for the faint-hearted. What does faint-hearted mean? You know what? Faint-hearted, from now on, this is my vocab. Faint-hearted are the girls that take 1 million selfies on Instagram and call it good for one of them. That looks literally, the one that they pick look exactly the same as all the other ones that they took. They could put on those bird box blindfolds and scroll through their phone and just click on one and be like, this is my next Instagram picture. And then they go, oh, that's not that bad. No, that's not what they think. They think of this. They go, oh, that's ugly because one of my eyelashes on my left eye is down, covering my eye. Shut up. Shut up. Man. Girls are going to be girls. This is all I can think about. There's really not that much to think about as a high schooler other than girls and school and sports. That's it. Girls, school, sports. Oh, big whoop. That's about it. That is it. That's all you're going to get from high school. Let's see. You know how people get depressed? Because they don't have girls. They suck at sports. And they're afraid that they're going to get bad grades at school. So a chemical imbalance in the brain happens. And then they can't do anything. That's called depression, people. Click, click. Look it up. Where are we at? 30 minutes! 30-minute mark. I've been talking for 30 minutes. Holy shiza. Holy shoesus. Honestly, should my podcast just be short? Just a little 30-minute clip it? That'd be cool. I kind of want to talk some more, though. This is fun. Honestly, like the first 5 minutes are scary. I'm talking about books. Get the hell out of here talking about books. Now I can really open up. It's fun. It's cool. I love doing it. I like that intro song. It's royalty free. Just went on YouTube. Switched it over to a MP3. Shebang! We got an intro song. How do I know it's royalty free? Because I looked up royalty free music. I'm smart. Dude, I printed out a whole cheat sheet. I don't know if I said this before. I printed out a whole cheat sheet that tells me everything. Man, beautiful. That way I won't get sued for copyright. All the good stuff. Because if I post it on YouTube and it's copyrighted, whew, there goes my paycheck. Hey, but money isn't everything. Money isn't everything, people. It's not. It is. Money is everything. Money is definitely everything. Dude, I was just thinking before I started this, before I click record, I could probably do some ASMR now. It makes me even more money. Put it up my asshole. Anal ASMR. That's great. Thanks, Mom, for listening. That's great. That is awesome. Wow. Go like this. This is some ASMR like this. Thank you for tuning into my podcast. You can feel my breath. Your ears literally just got warm from my breath. That's gross. Even though I just did mouthwash. It's probably minty. You probably got an ice cold breeze coming into your ear. Definitely didn't. Man. I feel bad about financial literacy. People don't even realize. Maybe that's the point of my podcast. Maybe the point of my podcast is to help stupid high schoolers understand stuff for the future. Because I read the books. I'm obviously a scholar on this. I'm not at all. I like to think I am. But I'm not. You still have a lot to learn. You live and you learn like a sponge. And when people stop learning, they are brain dead. I don't know. They just become stupid. And then they worry about what other people think of them more than what their knowledge should entail, what they should be learning about. Dude, when you open your mind up to learning, and when I mean learning, I don't mean like learning how to do mx equals, y equals mx plus b. I'm not talking about that learning. Shut up. No, I'm talking about like learning what people say, good stuff like that. My voice is sore. I was trying to have a holy moment. My voice is sore. I gotta drink some water. We're back. How long did that take me to drink a water? Just about 5 seconds. Wow, that's crazy. Doesn't even feel like anything. That's wild. All right. It's so hard for me to stay on a topic. I want to say I have ADHD, but I got tested for it when I was younger, and I definitely don't. So, it's just when you're talking to yourself alone in a room, you can't really focus on a topic that much. Man, but when these start kicking up summertime, you're going to get a lot more. I'm not going to promise that. I'm just saying, like, I probably would start posting more in the summer because I'll have more free time. Because nobody wants to hang out with me. I'm just kidding. I'll be hanging out with people, ripping out podcasts. 35-minute podcast. God, I wish I could end it right now. I'm so tired. I'm not tired at all. It's just hard to think about stuff. Hard to think of stuff. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty nifty. Dude, podcast gear, so cheap. People think it's like, honestly, when I was thinking about this, I was like, oh, I need to save up forever. I thought it was going to be $1,000. Hell no. This was only $150 altogether. That's like, what? The mic alone was, I don't even know, like $60. That's hella cheap. That is so cheap. And I just plug it straight into my computer, and I got a podcast. Honestly, it probably takes a lot of guts to put this up. I'm kind of afraid. I hate listening to my own voice, but I'm not going to lie. your own voice on an iPhone sounds totally weird, but I've listened to my voice over on this, and it's actually not that bad. I don't know why. It just sounds a lot crispier. Sounds a lot better. Sounds like it sounds like the way that I hear my voice. If that makes any sense. No? Okay. Makes no sense. Yeah. Howard Schultz, man. I just keep jumping around to random topics. Man. It's hard to keep track of what you talked about in one podcast. 35 minutes. That's crazy. I bet with somebody else here it goes by way quicker. Because I always watch like Tiny Meat Gang podcasts. TMG, bring that heat. No. But I always watch their podcast and I'm like, damn. They say that they're like, they look at the time and they go, man, we've been going for an hour now? Like, it must go by really quickly when you're talking with somebody. So I believe it. Anyways. Man, I honestly feel like at some point when I keep doing these, I'm going to get to a point where I lose things to talk about. So I just start looking around my room. I start talking about random stuff like, ooh, look it, I have this little homemade fish from Mexico. Wow, it's orange. Start talking about it. You know, there's a backstory behind this fish. No. I'll have topics. I'll write stuff down throughout the day. That'll be cool. Talk about how much people piss me off, but I don't tell them in person because we live in Washington. I gotta censor myself. I gotta use a filter. Yeah. I think I got it from my dad. My dad's not even from the East. He was just raised in a blue collar household. So an example is like, I showed him my DECA project, and just for him to read it over, he cannot read it over and say, like, just small critiques or something. He will straight up tell me, this sucks. Like, if it sucks, it sucks. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. And that's actually really cool. That's actually so helpful. I wish every parent was like that, if I'm being totally honest. But anyways, I think this is a good time to end. 38 minutes, first podcast. I say that's reasonable. I'm not going to go above an hour. I don't know how Joe Rogan does it. Oh my God. I cannot watch a full Joe Rogan podcast. I'd fall asleep by the second hour. I can get through 2 hours, but 3 hours? Forget about it. I just fast forward to the cool parts like Elon Musk smoking weed. That's dope. That's cool. I was obsessed with SpaceX and Elon Musk. That's a whole different thing. I feel like every topic that I talk about this podcast is a story in itself, because I could rant on these topics for hours upon hours upon hours. And if you know me, like if you're friends with me, you know, like sometimes my friends just go, shut up, you always talk about, like, you just talk about stuff, whatever. But yeah, I'm passionate about a lot of stuff because people are stupid. In the world that we live in today, oh my God, it's like, it's rough. It is rough. I cringe when I see people sometimes. But anyways, 39 minutes. Sounds good. All right. See you guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for hearing about whatever I had to say. In the future, we'll try to get some other people on the show. I just have to save up the money for a new microphone. But yeah, it'll be fun. I'm glad. I'm excited. I'm excited for this thing to take off. I'm excited for people to get pissed off at me. I love it. I love arguments. Anyways, see ya.